Did you know that nearly 70% of people feel defensive when receiving feedback? And here's the surprising part. Most of them don't even realize it. Whether it's a casual comment or a serious critique, our minds automatically go into defense mode. But what if I guide you that handling criticism the right way could completely change your life? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you're going to discover how to turn criticism into your biggest strength. Criticism is something we all face in life, whether from family, friends, or at work. Sometimes it can feel harsh or unfair, but knowing how to handle it is an important skill. Instead of feeling upset or discouraged, we can use criticism as a way to grow and improve. In professional life, learning from feedback helps us perform better and achieve success. In personal relationships, it strengthens our understanding and communication. The key is to stay open-minded, not take it personally, and focus on what we can learn. When we embrace criticism the right way, it becomes a tool for self-improvement. Dealing with criticism is challenging because it often triggers emotional reactions like anger, frustration, or self-doubt. Many people take criticism personally, seeing it as an attack rather than an opportunity to improve. This fear of failure can make them defensive, stopping them from learning and growing. For example, an employee receiving feedback on their presentation might feel embarrassed and lose confidence instead of using the advice to improve. Similarly, a student criticized for their writing may start doubting their abilities rather than refining their skills. Social media makes this even harder. Public criticism can feel overwhelming, making people afraid to express themselves. Some avoid challenges altogether, fearing they might be judged or fail. However, successful people see criticism differently. Athletes, for instance, take their coach's feedback seriously, using it to perform better. The key is shifting our mindset to see criticism as a tool for progress rather than a personal attack. Handling criticism effectively is a skill that can transform the way we grow personally and professionally. Here are 2 expert strategies to deal with criticism in a positive way. Number 1, active listening without reacting emotionally. One of the biggest mistakes people make when receiving criticism is reacting too quickly. Instead of listening, they become defensive or upset. A better approach is to practice active listening, fully focusing on what's being said without interrupting or letting emotions take over. For example, if your boss tells you that your report lacks clarity, instead of feeling hurt or arguing, take a deep breath and listen carefully. Ask clarifying questions like, "Could you give me an example of where I can improve?" This not only shows maturity, but also helps you understand how to do better next time. By staying calm and engaged, you turn criticism into a learning opportunity rather than a personal attack. Number 2, reframing negative feedback as a growth opportunity. Criticism feels harsh when we see it as a judgment rather than a chance to improve. Reframing is a technique where you change how you interpret feedback. Instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," shift your mindset to, "This is an opportunity to get better." For instance, imagine a musician who is told their performance lacked emotion. Instead of feeling discouraged, they can ask, "What can I do to add more depth to my music?" By shifting focus from negativity to improvement, they gain valuable insights. Seeking constructive advice from the right people also helps. If criticism seems vague, ask for specific suggestions. The more you focus on growth, the easier it becomes to handle feedback positively and use it as a stepping stone to success. A powerful insight comes from Dr. Dweck, a psychologist known for her research on the growth mindset. She explains that people with a fixed mindset see criticism as a personal attack, while those with a growth mindset see it as a chance to improve. She says, Why waste time proving over and over how great you are when you could get better? This means that instead of fearing criticism, we should embrace it as a tool for learning. When we shift our mindset from "I'm being judged" to "I'm being guided toward growth," criticism becomes a stepping stone to success. For example, successful athletes don't ignore their coach's advice. They use it to refine their skills. Similarly, in our daily lives, feedback can help us become better at work, relationships, and personal development. The key is to see criticism not as failure, but as fuel for progress. To handle criticism effectively, we explored two key strategies: active listening without reacting emotionally. Instead of getting defensive, focus on truly understanding the feedback. Ask clarifying questions and use criticism as a learning opportunity. Reframing negative feedback as a growth opportunity. Instead of seeing criticism as an attack, view it as a chance to improve. Shift your mindset from judgment to progress and seek constructive advice. A powerful insight from Dr. Dweck teaches us that people with a growth mindset see criticism as guidance, not failure. Embracing feedback is essential for personal and professional success. It helps us refine skills, build resilience, and achieve our goals. Instead of fearing criticism, welcome it as a tool for self-improvement. The more we embrace it, the faster we grow. Criticism is a part of life, but how we handle it makes all the difference. Have you ever faced tough feedback that helped you grow? Share your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're interested in becoming even stronger emotionally, check out my next video on self-improvement and emotional intelligence. It's packed with tips to help you stay confident, no matter what life throws at you. Click here to watch now.